Today, like we are here to talk about the solutions challenge. That is an annual hackathon event conducted by Google Developer Students Clubs globally on a global level for all the members of the GDSC chapters. Okay. I'll start by saying that it's kind of a privilege because only students who have a GDSC or a Google Developer Student Clubs in their institute can participate in this hackathon. Okay, so this is for you. You guys can participate in it, right? So let's start. So first of all, before talking about the hackathon itself, I'd like to talk about like what's the mission of this hackathon. Okay, so created by United Nations in 2015, they created 17 sustainable goals that they are aiming to be achieved by 2030. Okay, and I think now it's 8 years remaining for 2030, so it's a pretty short time. And these 17 sustainable development goals have been agreed upon by all the 193 countries in the UN to ensure the prosperity and protecting our planet, basically. Okay, so they include no poverty, zero hunger, good wealth and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and partnerships for the cause. So you can see that like these 17 goals cover each and every aspect of a normal person's social, technical, and yeah, like all the aspects of the life is covered by either one of these 17 sustainable goals, right? So the Google Developer Student Club's solution challenge mission is to solve for one or more of the 17 sustainable development goals using Google technology. So if we talk about Google technology, what we mean by is using Firebase, Google Cloud, TensorFlow, etc. Okay. So here are the prizes that are associated with this hackathon. So first of all the participants will receive a digital profile badge on their Google developers profile and an official certificate. The top 50 teams will receive customized mentorship from Googlers that are Google experts and people who are working at Google to take their solutions to the next level, a branded a t-shirt and a certificate. And then the next 10 finalists will receive additional um, mentorship, more swag, and an opportunity to showcase their work, their solution, their demo basically to the whole world on YouTube. Okay. And then the finalists will receive what do you say, another swag box, and the there will be seven finalists, and each of the member of those seven teams will receive $1,000. And then we don't have winner, we have three winners in this hackathon, and all three winners will receive the swag box along with $3,000 of cash prize, and they will be featured on the Google Developer blog. And obviously, the certificate that winners will receive, it will be a huge impact on their profile, their resumes, everything, right? And yeah, so here's the judging criteria associated with the solution challenge. The impact part, that is obviously this solution challenge is aiming to solve the sustainable goals, right? It's so the impact is very important. That's why the 60% of the marks goes to the impact. And then obviously the solution challenge aims to use the technology to do a better good for the world. So technology has 40% of marks in the total. You can read all about it here. And also, we'll be sharing these slides to you over mail after this event. So you can go through them once again. And if you have any questions, you can ping us. And apart from that, in the mail that we send, there is a link that also contains this information. Okay. So the website for the Solution Challenge 2022. Okay. Up to this point, does anyone have any questions? You can ask on chat. No questions? You can say no if you don't have any questions. Okay, great. So here's the timeline for the solution challenge 2022. That is the first step that I think you all have already done is join a Gold Developer Student Club. So you all are a part of GDSC. Officially, what it means is you have to be member of the GDSC on their platform. So in each of the mails that we send, there is a link to the platform. You can go ahead, open the mail, click on that link, and join the chapter there. The second step is the registration of like filling up the registration form for the solution challenge. So the form will be filled on an individual basis. Okay, and each team member will have to fill the form separately. Third step is forming a team. So each team will consist of 4 members. Okay, not more than 4. It can be less than 4, but 4 is the max. And then the step 4 is select a United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, obviously, out of this 17. The second part is the designing and building part. So this is the part where you will do most of the work, and you will basically identify a solution and learn and build. So this step 6 is where like you will first basically make a rough sketch of your solution, and then you will learn the technologies that are required to build it and build it alongside with it. Okay. Step 7 is test your solution, and step 8 is iterate. That is repeat until you feel like, yeah, this is a demoable solution. The last step, that is submissions and judging, is where you record a demo video of your solution and submit it by March 31st, 2022. Okay, the forms will open from 15th of March, and you can submit it after that. Then obviously there are the prizes section. So first top 50 will be announced, then top 50 will get mentored, then 10 top 10 will be announced, and then at the end top 3 winners will be announced live on YouTube. Okay. Now some of you guys ask, I guess, is this really for us as we are very new to it? Okay. Winners from around the globe, right? Yes, Shivam. Winners are from around the globe. Is it a team event or individual entries allowed? It is a team event. A team is always suggested. If you can do it individually, you're welcome, I guess. But yeah, team is suggested. So yeah, the questions that the primary question I think that most of you guys have is that if we are new to the technical side, is this really for us? And I would say that this is a great place to start actually. If you are like aiming to learn development or want to build for what to say prepare for hackathons. Okay, so we and the solutions challenge like GDSC itself will be providing you resources uh, for it, like for learning and building the your solution. So in the previous slide we mentioned right that in the impact has 60 points. Okay, and I don't think that impact requires you to have any technical knowledge. Okay. So I would suggest that first go for the impact part, identify a solution of the 17 problems that I mentioned before. Okay. After that, in the resources section, we will provide some YouTube videos like uh, an introductory video of the solution challenge where they will explain in even more detail about the hackathon. Then a video about the 17 sustainable development goals overview and ideas on it. Okay. And then they will walk through you on how to build a project. Okay, so they will build up you to like example project in a video, and we will providing them to you. Okay. Apart from that, we will also providing you the demo videos of previous winners, so you can take inspiration from them. Okay, and then on the site, that is solution challenge site that has been sent to you in the mail, you can find multiple courses on Google technologies like Android, Firebase, Flutter, TensorFlow, Google Assistant, data engineering and analytics on Google Cloud, and web pathways like web dev. So you can go there, you can learn. So they are very practical based courses. So you will learn quickly, and you should be able to build something out of your ideas with them. Okay, so even if you're new, don't worry. You have time. I think you have 2 months of time, so you can learn for let's say if you, like start learning from now. Learn for 10 days, 15 days, and while you're learning, start building your what do you say, the parts of your solution. So you'll also receive like multiple tutorial videos. I would suggest that go through them. So they are meant for beginners, and even if you're a beginner, don't worry. This is a great opportunity for you. Okay, and then here are some FAQs regarding the event. So I would suggest that all of you guys go through them once. Okay, I'm not going to read them from you, but I will give some a 2 minute time to for you guys to go through them and read them. And while I'm covering some of the questions in the chat for now. Is there any registration fee? No, Mridul, there is no registration fee. The only requirement is you have to be member of the Google Developer Student Club. That's it. So it doesn't matter what year you are in. Sir, I'm new to programming and can I survive in the competition? Okay, so if you're new to programming, you can learn, right? So I would encourage that learn and build. Obviously, yeah, you can see that they are focusing more on the impact, less on the technology, and that's where I would say that your focus should be too. So once you know like which goal you are aiming to solve, and once you have a proper solution, you can learn selectively to build that solution. You don't have to learn the whole thing; just learn for what you want to build, and it will be like you should have a demo video ready by 31st of March. Should there be one team per institute? No, there can be multiple teams per institute. I would suggest like register as much as you can. Which skills are necessary, Shruti? So the skills necessary, it all depends on your solution. So whatever a sustainable goal that you choose and the solution that you want to build for it, the skills will depend on that. Let's suppose it's an app. So obviously it will need some basic programming skills like Android. If it's a IoT based skill, then it will need some Google Cloud skills, something like that. Can we make only web apps or is web dev allowed? So Gautam, you can make any type of thing. It doesn't matter if it's an app or a website or a IoT device, it doesn't matter. Should we form teams without batchmates or randomly be selected? No, you should make a team beforehand before registering. Register separately, and when you submit a demo video, that's when you have to say like enter your team name and the 4 emails of your team members. So I'm new to programming and is programming language is enough? Yes, Shruti. Individual teams are allowed, but I would not suggest it. Okay. So I guess you all have gone through the FAQs till now. Let me know if you have any more questions. Okay. And I think so. So the info session here was meant to be very short. It was just for you guys to like let you know that there is a hackathon that has been conducted for you guys, and that is being conducted for you guys, and you can participate in it. So yeah. Can you please tell us the last date to register my team? There is no last date per se, but I would suggest that register your team as soon as you decide what your team should be, like what your team member should be. Where will we get those YouTube videos which you have shown? So Hariom, we will share this whole slide along with other resources through mail after this meet, and you can browse through them and like watch those videos. Should the team members be from the same college? No, it isn't necessary. So one of the team members should be of triple ITM, like uh, for you guys, I'm saying like one of the team members should be part of a GDSC. Others can be from different colleges. As I said, there are four team members. Like the limit is of four team members. Show the FAQ slide, please, once again. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Is there any more questions? Yes, Nikhil here has shared the link for the Solution Challenge website. You can go there. There are even more resources, more learning pathways there, and multiple YouTube videos, obviously, for you guys to reference and take inspiration from. And all the team members should be UG students. No, Shivam, it doesn't matter. All the team members should be same year. No, it again doesn't matter. How many teams participate globally? There are, I think, more than 300 GDSs in India alone, and in the global level, I think there are more than 1,000. So if we take an average of 5 teams per GDSC, it will be around 5,000. Okay, so there are a lot of teams participating. Don't forget, it's a global level competition, but you will get your chance to shine. And even if you don't come to the top, you will at least get a certificate. A very great experience of participating in a hackathon, and obviously the learning that you'll get. I would suggest that register as much as you can and participate in this. The core team member and me, like myself, are here to help you guys. So you can ping us on Discord, like in the respective channels of the technologies, if you have any doubts.
No, you shouldn't be able. You shouldn't need to register through Institute ID. Register with the ID from which you are a member of the GDSC-IIITM.
Yes. So always use personal IDs for these things.
There is a very nice video that you will find in resources that will show you an example project and discuss how you can come up with a solution. Taking part in these things can be overwhelming, I understand, but you will at least learn how to design and think about a solution that can impact the some cause as big as UN goals.
Okay. So is there anything that you guys want to discuss or ask regarding the solution challenge? You can even raise your hands. I will allow you to speak maybe and let you ask. Did anyone raise their hand? I don't think so. So I guess yeah. I mean, like, so this was the info session that was meant for you guys. Sir, will you be sharing the resources after the session? Yeah, we'll be sharing this whole presentation file with you. Can we participate every year? Yeah, this solution challenge is conducted every year by GDSC. But if you want to participate next year, the GDSC should like be renewed in this college. I mean, like the next lead should be selected by Google. So, I mean, there's a very high chance that they will be selected. So don't worry. You will get your chance next year too if you don't want to participate now. Can you give a short review of what the all thing you told now? Okay, so to to give a TLDR, I would just say that there is a hackathon being conducted on a global level to solve one of the 17 sustainable goals that UN has selected. So these are the goals that you're seeing on your screen. So the solution, the hackathon solution that you will identify should solve one of these problems that are currently present in the world. And then once you identify that solution, you'll have to implement it using Google technologies like Google Cloud, Firebase, etc. Now the solution and the impact itself has a very high share of marks in the total judging criteria. So the impact will cost like 60 points and the technology will cost 40 points. So I would say let's focus more on the impact. And then there are more pointers here, which you'll also find on their website. Okay. At the end, the first, they will first select top 50 teams, then they'll select top 10 and they will mentor them. And then they will select top three of those top 10 to finally as the final winners. Okay. And all the participants, whether you win or not, you will receive a digital profile badge and an official certificate which can show up. Okay. Now we will be providing you solutions, sorry, resources regarding the solution challenge after this call. Like this whole PPT will be shared. And then all your questions, if you have any doubts, ping us here. And yeah, or you can ping us on Discord too. Can we participate to learn? Yes, you should participate. Like the learning should be the main focus for you guys now, since you are very new. But yeah, you should like participate to learn. How many times we participate in this? Once per year. Yes. Okay. So I guess yeah. I mean, like guys, the event has ended. So if you don't have any more questions, you can leave now. Yeah, we can also end the meet. You can. And guys, be ready for the next devcast that is going to happen on Discord. It's going to be very cool. A little surprise for you guys as well. So be prepared, I guess.
Yeah, that is going to be one of the best talks that gonna ever happen. That
Yeah.
is around some new buzz that is going around, the new tech space that we are all entering into, the new metaverse and all things. And yep, stick around, guys.
It will be good. Okay, I guess like we can end the meet now.